It is Sunday morning. Wanted to get out of the house before you guys wake up and make it a crazy day. We are closing out on the end of the year, guys, and it's kind of crazy to think that literally a couple days from now we started all over again. I don't know. The way I felt about New Year's is that it's just another day, right? It's always just another day. It is a nice capstone to the year to be like, hey, we've done this for a whole year, but ultimately life keeps going on, the day keeps going on. Now, I have been quiet with business because seemingly everybody else in the world feels that this is a big time of the year. That's an interesting kind of tidbit. Just because everybody else thinks something doesn't always mean that it's the case, right? A lot of times it is. I'm not going to say that that's never the case, but everybody thinks that New Year's, and that's a broad term. Do I think that everybody thinks that? No. There's plenty of people that don't think that. New Year's is a big change to the year, right? A lot of people use it as a capstone to say, I accomplished this year. A lot of people will say that I didn't do this, so now I'm going to do it next year. Whatever, right? The fact of the matter is that if you do the things you say you're going to do, whether it happens at the beginning of the year, the end of the year, anytime during the year, it won't matter because you're being who you should be, which is the person who says they're going to do what they're going to do. And I think that's the biggest thing of all of this, right? And so for me, closing in on this year, I had my 3 goals. I will hit 2 of those 3 goals. What I'm going to plan for now, what I'm going to plan for this coming year is hopefully bigger and better than last year. And goals are arbitrary. Some people don't set them. My goals were kind of just aloofus. So I was in a new world, literally. I needed some sort of structure. So I set these goals aside to be like, all right, if nothing else happens and I accomplish these 3 things, it will be a good year. Doesn't mean it was a bad year that I only got 2 of the 3 things done. Doesn't mean it was a great year, but I was able to do 2 of the things that I didn't even think I was going to be possible to be able to do, right? I got my black belt, and I've been posting a video every single day on YouTube for the consistency of it, to have some sort of consistency. Now in the future, I need to see what these videos do. I need to actually use my black belt and for something, whether that's teaching, whether that's competition. It's just an iteration of it, and using that year. Sometimes it'll take longer than a year, right? I would love, I'm throwing arbitrary numbers out, right? I'd love to compete every month next year, right? Have at least one competition every month. I don't know. Maybe that's realistic. Maybe it's not. I have to set the goal and then I have to actually do it. So these next few days will be doing that, setting those goals and figuring out how I'm going to get there and accomplish them. And that's it. So ultimately, not too much else to kind of report there. Now that's an overarching theme. Now, as far as what happened yesterday, we had jiu-jitsu. Dad had jiu-jitsu. It was a decent time. It was a lot of waiting around. That's one thing next year that I will not do. I will go to class and I will not let them dictate the pace of class. Now, it's not my class, it's not my gym, but I need to have a conversation to be like, hey guys, we're here to train. We're not here to S-talk, basically. If you want to S-talk after class, S-talk before class, but let's do a class, let's do something. Because I've been doing a lot of rolling and not a lot of progressing. So that's just one tidbit. So a lot of yapping and talking yesterday is what it is right now. I need to make a change. And had some good conversations with you guys, some good conversations with Mom, and things are moving okay. But ultimately, I'm just kind of in the state of let's go, people. It's there's this big lull right after Christmas. It's just we're moving. Christmas and plunk. Oh, New Year? Okay, we'll start building again. That's what the issue is for me. It's you were building into Christmas. Keep the building going. Even if you just stay here. Don't drop, just stay here. And then when you get back to it, then you're up from here as opposed to starting from down here and going up. If that makes sense. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get a lot better at these videos. I'm going to do some research on that today, and we'll go from there. So as my computer cuts out, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you when I talk to you. See ya.